நம்பிக்கையின் பெயர் விவிடி. 80 வருட பாரம்பரியம்.
Every look makes a statement. Every move tells a story. Auto, your story, your style.
Start your mental health journey with the Love Hope Company. Get 30% off on your first therapy session.
Hi, this is Kayadu Lohar and watch my podcast exclusively on SS Music.
SS Podcast powered by VVD. 80 வருட பாரம்பரியம். நம்பிக்கையின் பெயர் VVD.
Since I come from a very middle class family, not even lower middle class family. So I worked at Starbucks. I worked at a call center. I worked at IT company. I worked everywhere.
When did
even
this
like
all
a clothing store. It was all in 10th. Started working early age and helped my family.
And there are a couple of memes.
Oh my god, I'm very terrified with memes, yeah.
After that one interview of exchanging phones. Say, what was the context? Was it a fun?
Okay, let me tell you, all of that was planned. This Pradeep came up with this idea, but it was all collaborative only. I also found it very interesting, but I didn't know that it would blow up in this way and it will turn it up on me. Who would create memes? I don't have that much time and brains to do it.
Anything else that you want to clarify? Some gossip about you and you...
Whatever is out there, it's not true. That's
whatever is it?
Whatever.
Anything and everything out there is not true?
Good things, true. Bad things, not true.
Something that really disturbed you so much? A meme or a gossip?
Yeah, like the recent, I don't want to bring like the dead thing alive, but just like the recent one which blew up apparently.
Okay.
I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't understand why is this happening? Why is it happening to me? I mean, for a moment you all were loving me and you all were saying such good things about me, and now why the narrative has been changed? None of it was true. Wow, STR 49, I'm waiting to come out and like people to
What was your first interaction, at least, or
my first interaction, I'll just tell you. I was supposed to do another film with him, which I did a look test for it. So I met
long
him
back?
long back. It was Gautam Menon sir's film.
Which film was that?
It's VTK.
In another interview of yours, you said, I like bad boys.
Please. Oh God.
ஒர்க்லாம் எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு? பேக் டு பேக் நிறைய ஃபிலிம்ஸ். ஆஃப்டர் டிராகன், கயது அப்படின்றது வந்து ஒரு ரைசிங் ஸ்டாரா யூ பீன் ஆல் ஓவர் தி இன்டர்நெட்.
Just grateful, that's all. Very happy and grateful.
Okay.
Yeah.
நிறைய பேர் உங்களை இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, நிறைய பேர்ல உங்களுக்கு நிறைய விஷயங்கள் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. பட் there's still this hidden thing. Where did this Kayadu come from? Where is she from? எங்கேருந்து வந்திருக்காங்க, என்ன பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, how suddenly she's just there அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு கேள்வி. Where are you actually from?
I am born and brought up in Pune, but my hometown is Assam. My parents are from Assam, but born in Pune. So yeah, I can say that Assam is also my like hometown and also Pune. But I have always been here in the industry. It's just like Dragon put me into the map and into the like people saw me like that because of Dragon. But I was always there in the industry. I guess I was in the. It's been 7 years for me now in the industry.
Oh.
Yeah. And on my 7th year, I got this blow up or whatever, like recognition that I got. So
Okay, so it's a 7-year long journey.
yeah.
லைக் அப்போ எப்போ வந்து முதல் ஸ்டெப் இன்டு த சினிமாவே? லைக் முன்னாடி சின்ன வயசுல இருந்தே இதுதான் பண்ண போறோன்ற ஆசை இருந்ததா?
I didn't have the clarity that I want to become an actress or I want to do acting, but I always loved performing. I always loved and enjoyed being on stage, dancing, performing, or being dramatic and all of that. Drama was always there.
You loved a bit of drama in life.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? It's just very boring otherwise. So yeah, I always had that in me, but I didn't have the clarity or didn't thought that, oh, this will take me towards being an actress. But later on, when I did my first ad film, then I realized, oh, this is what it is. I figured it out and I was like, okay, this is really nice. I really enjoy doing this and I'm good at it.
Okay.
I can be better. So that's how I figured it out that, okay, I want to be an actress.
அப்பா அம்மா வந்து ஓகே சொன்னாங்களா?
No, they have been always supportive. But they were also like, you have to complete your education, we are there to support you and all of that. But also I come from a very like middle class family, so they also had their own thoughts that it's a very big industry. We are very like small people. They were concerned about a lot of things and about me also, that because they knew that I have a very big dream and I'm very like passionate about it, and they don't want me to see heartbroken. So they were very like careful, concerned,
also.
concerned about me. So they were supportive, but at every time they used to check on me like, it's okay if it's not happening, you come back. My father is like that. He's like, forget it, leave it, how much you want to work, you did know, now you're doing good films, you have earned good money now, good people know you, come back now, stop it, don't do it. Because he's concerned about that, because the bigger you become, there are more problems that you face in life. So he's more concerned about that. He's like that. And my mother, she's like, oh no, you go and go ahead and you do it, we are there for you, I'm there to support you. So I have like both the sides of the world with me.
A shoulder to lean on any day and a constant support from behind.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
You have a brother also, yeah?
Yeah, I have a younger brother.
Okay. So cute little family from
Yes.
அஸ்ஸாம்ல இருந்து வந்து இப்போ இங்க வந்து சவுத் இந்தியா யூ ஜஸ்ட் டேக்கிங் அ டால் பயங்கரமா.
Yeah.
So do you remember your first experience in a shooting spot, first shot or frame எப்படி இருந்தது?
Yeah, first was my advertisement that I did in Marathi. And I was very conscious, very extremely conscious, because I was seeing the set for the first time. I was seeing people who are working on set for the first time. I was facing the camera for the first time, so I didn't know anything. I was just there with hair and makeup on, and then but one thing I knew, that I had to do my lines correctly, otherwise because you hear it like, oh, these many takes and all of that time running and all of that.
So much pressure on your head.
Yeah. So I knew that I have to do my lines correctly, that's all. And when I came on set, so there's this funny thing that happened. So the lighting people called something, some sheet or something as baby, right?
Okay.
Move this baby. So I thought they're calling me baby. And I was thinking, why are they calling me baby? Look at me. I am thinking they're calling me baby. I was like, I got a little taken aback. I was like, why are they calling me? Move baby here, and I am moving. Okay, I'll move this side, that side. Then the DOP said, oh no, not you. It's the light. Wait. I was like, okay, that new.
You were that ignorant at that point of time.
Yes, okay. And later on, I, of course, like,
had to learn.
Experience, and you learn it. So that was my first experience.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Advertisements பண்றது, promotions பண்றது is a different game than the films that we worked. So film experience எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? How was that to you? Was it like entirely new or similar kind of experience தான் இருந்ததா? Were you comfortable in your first shot in a film?
Yeah, I guess, because I think I'm very lucky that I have got a really nice team, good people to have as my first film. So they were really supportive, and they knew that I'm new. I don't know much about acting, but they only saw was my passion towards it, and that also made it a little easier in the process. But now if I remember, how was it? It was good only. It wasn't that difficult.
Okay.
The people made it very easy
for
and,
you.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
But now there's another big concern, that is you're switching between languages. Malayalam,
Ask.
Tamil, Telugu, Kannada. So how is it? Is it like very overwhelming to remember the lines? And you're not familiar with a lot of languages that you do with, Leah. So how are you coping up with that?
In the beginning, it was difficult. It is
Still difficult.
It is still difficult. But I'll tell you one thing. When you really love and enjoy doing something, that difficulty doesn't seem to be
that
difficult, or it just you have that zest to do it, or the passion to do it. You won't even. I don't even once feel like, okay, forget it, I don't want to do this, please let me just, I need some break. You've
never thought about it?
No, I would never ever. I mean, if you get burnt out, of course you will need like a break. like a vacation, of course, like that, but not break from like doing films, or I don't want to do this language, or this is very difficult for me, or probably if this film requires a lot of hard work on language or acting, then I don't want to do that. That will never come to my mind, because I love acting. I think there's nothing in this world I could do other than acting. If you tell me do something else, I will be good at it.
Okay.
Not saying that I will not be good at it, but I wouldn't be as passionate towards anything else other than acting. So that's the reason why it just keeps me going, and there's no complaints about it.
I've pretty much heard about your busy schedule. You'll be there one day in Chennai, another day in Kerala shooting
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Then there's a college event. So you've been juggling back and
Yeah.
forth for work.
Yeah.
And the answer is you completely enjoy doing it.
Yeah, because that's what I've dreamt of, like all like since childhood, or probably like once I entered the cinema, you should be lucky that you're working. And I feel like everybody wants to be in this field. Everybody wants to be an actor. If nobody would say no, if you go and ask someone, would you want to be an actor? Would you want to be a star? Nobody will say no. Of course they would want to, because of course they, whatever the life they see or whatever, because people admire you, they love you, they see you, and they take you as their own. So nobody would say no to that. And I have gotten that opportunity to be in that place. So I will never take that for granted. So I will always keep that in my mind and move forward. That is what I have.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow, what a clarity.
I know.
Okay, hearing this from Kaidu is like, okay.
This is what I have learned. I mean,
Learned.
learned or experienced
So far.
so far. So, yeah.
So talking about the Tamil industry predominantly, because here I think people love you a little extra after Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Extra too much. They love me. Like, is what I have known and experienced. So,
Okay.
I'm very happy.
Happy for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Tamil எப்படி ப்ராஜெக்ட் வந்துச்சு? How was the first opportunity in the knocking process? எப்படி இருந்தது? How did you come here?
I think it was the director only who approached me. But what Ashwat told me was like one of his AD showed some video of me to him, and he was like, okay, she's really nice. I think we should approach her. She might be good for the film. And then he directly contacted the agency, and that's how I got. I did audition for the film. It just wasn't a cakewalk.
Yeah.
As of like how
We
I'm
saw
saying.
the footages, right?
Yeah. I did audition for it, and then he really liked the audition, and then we moved ahead with the film. That's
Okay.
how it happened. Yeah.
It was a proper way of
Yeah,
coming in.
yeah.
Okay. So how was it into the Tamil industry? Was it very welcoming for you with the first?
Yes, 100%. You know what? I'll tell you something. Until I did a film in Tamil, I had already I did a film in Telugu,
Yeah.
in Kannada, in Malayalam, and somewhere I just felt that probably what I wanted, where I wanted to be, I'll get it in this industry. I had a gut feeling, and I was just waiting for the right project. Before this also, I did get a lot of offers, but it just didn't sit well. I didn't do it, dates and all of that. But then I had a feeling that probably in Tamil, I might do something really good, which will put me into the map. And just that happened. So I'm really happy about it, and I just followed my gut feeling. So this very good feeling to have. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also know that people come and tell stories. They explain the characters in different ways so that we are convinced to be in the project. உங்களுக்கு கதை சொல்றப்போ எப்படி like how many stories have you listened in Tamil as of now?
Oh, I have heard, I guess, 10.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 to 11.
And how many
Yes.
have you selected
How many I have selected?
or said yes to?
Said yes to. So, I guess. Okay, one is, so obviously everybody knows STR 49. And there are, I guess, 2 more, which is in discussion, which I can't tell right now. But yeah, it's in discussion, and I've read it.
Okay.
I find it very, like,
Interesting.
good, and it's very different from what, like, they have seen me as Pallavi. It's completely opposite.
Contrast.
Yeah.
Would you play a villain role or a very...
Why not? Yeah.
You would?
I would. Like
What do you think you'll enjoy the most playing on screen?
rom-com. Yeah, rom-com is, I'm such a like a rom-com person, so I would love to do rom-com.
Okay.
Yeah, but like an actor in me, the artist in me would always want to explore and do different roles, but just rom-com is my thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for like the best rom-com to come my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It will find
Yeah.
way to you. Okay. When நீங்க 11 கதை கேட்டிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா? After hearing 11 stories, what actually drags you into a script? What do you look for in a script?
I see if it excites me as an audience, because first time when you hear it as an audience, right? If it's engaging enough, and if I am adding value to the script, that is very much important to me right now. Is it different than what I have done, or it should be distinctive is what I keep in my mind. And more than that, all of this I consider, and it's my gut feeling.
Okay.
So all of this is there, and there's my gut feeling. So if my gut feeling says this is 100% going to work, I want to do this, I go for it. There's
Okay.
not much of maths in
In
it.
it.
Yeah, if I feel it, I do it. Otherwise, I don't.
Okay. So
It's always has been like
Kaidu's
that.
process of choosing stories involves her gut.
Gut, yeah, involves my gut.
ஓகே நம்ம பேசின வரைக்கும் எனக்கு தெரியுது that you always wanted to become a performer on stage அப்படின்றப்போ how did you prepare yourself for that, like while coming into the cinema, what were the things that you had to concentrate much and get prepared?
To be honest, I didn't do any preparations. I mean, I didn't do any theater. I have been dancing since childhood. I had did my dance class and all of that. But that's all like basic. You do it every time, like in your childhood. Everybody does it. But there's nothing in particular that I have done for... I think it just comes naturally to me. And I just don't want to mess it up. Or I don't know, but I haven't done any preparation, like extensive preparation. Yeah, but now if I'm doing some character which needs some preparation, then I do that, like some workshop or like body language, accent and all of that. That's I follow. But there's nothing in particular that I have done theater to get into the film. Before doing films, I did theater and all of that. I didn't. I just came into the films and I've just been doing films. So
Okay,
it has
so-
been like that only.
So Kaidu is herself in the
Yeah.
films, and whatever the director expects you to do, you just do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, great.
That has been the process by now. It might change after every other film.
இது வரைக்கும் பண்ண படத்துல what was really challenging for you, because other languagesல you've been doing one with Tovino Thomas is
Yeah.
going on. The
Yeah.
show started.
Yeah, the shoot has started. Palli Chettimbi. Yeah, it will release next year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a beautiful film. My look is amazing. Everybody will love that film.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So,
very excited.
What is your character like?
I don't think so. I can talk about it much because it holds a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But it's an interesting one
It's
for
an
sure.
interesting
Okay.
one. Yes.
So இது
It's a
வரைக்கும்
periodic film. I am. Okay, yeah, that's all I can say. I can't talk much.
okay. இது வரைக்கும் பண்ண படத்திலேயே which one was very challenging for you? Your other language films also you can include in.
I think comedy is very difficult. Very difficult because I'm doing a film with Anudeep sir.
Okay.
And I am finding comedy so difficult. I don't know why. I mean, it's also the language, because I'll tell you, when you know the language, you know the essence of it.
Yeah.
You know the culture. And comedy is also
It comes spontaneously.
Spontaneously, right?
Yeah.
And you have to know the culture, the pulse of the audience. You basically have to
Be there. I understood.
there.
Like
yeah.
you speak Assamese, is it?
Yeah.
In your language, maybe.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
your sense
what's
of
the
humor.
beat.
Yeah.
So I do have a good sense of humor. I would like to believe that. but while doing comedy, it's extremely difficult. And when you're shooting it, it's like 100x difficult, because it has to land up on the right right punch, and we are doing it constantly. Like every take, it has to land up correctly, and you need to understand the language, the essence, and the punch, and all of that. And half of the time, uh, and comedy, I'll tell you, it cannot be written on the script and this is what we stick to, because the director is very spontaneous. He'll be like, oh no, this is not working. This is, so he's coming up with many ideas on the spot.
Okay.
And as many ideas he comes up, those many dialogues I have to do. Like if I have one dialogue, 5 minutes later I have another dialogue to say. So I am always on my toes on that set, because he's constantly changing, the dialogues are changing, the comedy is changing. So I have to be like very, very present on that set. So I think comedy, I'm finding it difficult. If I do it in my language, it wouldn't be that difficult, but yes, in other language, it's very difficult. That is what I'm finding difficult. Other than that, I don't think so. I haven't explored that much. No, I'm still exploring and doing films.
Okay.
So maybe after like 10 years, I can tell you what I can do and what I can't.
Do you have in mind any character, maybe a warrior or a biopic of someone, something that really you wish you could play this someday in the future? Like that, do you have anything in mind?
Again, I don't think so. I'm like a person who would want to have only one thing. I want to have everything in life. So I would like to explore everything. I want to do action, thriller, mystery, drama, horror. There's nothing that
Are
I
you
want
scared
to
of horror films, anything?
I am scared.
But you wouldn't mind acting in one?
I wouldn't mind acting 100%. Why not? But I would really love to do a biopic of Jayalalitha. I would love to do, because I really admire her and I really like her personality. So
She
probably
is.
if I get an opportunity, I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what is coming to my mind.
Right now?
Yeah, right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
You come from a middle class family. So, to a girl with a lot of dreams, and to come from a middle class family, and to really live the dreams, and to support her family and all is really a big thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, when you think about, sometimes when you really think about it in a deep way, you feel very emotional and you feel very proud also.
Yeah.
So, because I related to that way,
Yeah.
how do you see it?
I'm actually very happy, because I know like now I am happy. I am living what I always dreamt of, but there's also more to come. And with that, also there are a lot of things also which pulls you down, which is a part of life.
Of course, yes.
But when I go back and I think about myself, like if I see right now, 2 years back, I was at my house and I was just stressing and thinking, how will I be able to make it? Will I be able to make it or not? I want to do so many things. How do I put that energy out? How do I do it? Stressing about so many things. Will I get the opportunity or not? I was stressing a lot about
Too much on your head.
Yeah, and right now when I'm thinking about that, I'm just so like overwhelmed and like grateful that it's okay, I did it. So probably what I'm thinking right now, I will do that also. It's just like you have to push yourself and just not give up. I know it sounds very cliche, but it's all about not giving up on yourself and just keep on going. That's all. If you have that mental strength, I think you would be able to, with all the awareness around yourself, I think you would be able to do whatever you want in your life.
Yeah.
Because I did it. I didn't know 2 years back I would be sitting here with the kinds of films that I have been offered, I am doing, with the love that I have, and what I thought where I wanted to be, I am there. And it's just like amazing. And I just manifested that throughout my journey, and I did a
And you're
little
witnessing
bit.
it happen to you in life.
So, yeah.
Great. And about the financial aspect of your life, how was it 5 years ago and how are you now?
Oh my God. It was decent.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that great or wasn't that bad, but it was decent. But since when I completed my 10th, I started working for my family. I started helping my father since I come from a very middle class family, not even middle, lower middle class family. So I thought that I think I am understanding enough to understand this situation at home, and I took the responsibility. Okay, I'll help my father. So I started working. I worked at Starbucks.
Really?
I worked at Starbucks. I worked at a call center. I worked at IT company. I worked everywhere.
When did
Even
this all
like a
happen?
clothing store. It was all in 10th grade. Since I was in 10th grade, I worked till my college, and then probably my career picked up. And then because I had to manage dates and also I couldn't manage working and doing films, so I had to quit. But I started working early age and helped my family. So when I think about all of this, at the position that I'm right now, I feel very, very grateful and proud about myself that now my family is very happy. I am able to give my family what they always dreamt about. I am able to take them to places, like the smallest things. I'm able to take them through flights. We always travel by train. They never knew like how it is traveling in flight, and I'm taking them, traveling them through flights, and they're seeing different parts of our country, like different parts of the world. They haven't traveled international, but I want to take them out also. I'm able to give them that what they always thought, that will we be able to do it or not, or all of that thing. So I'm very happy that I'm able to give that to my family, because
They deserve it.
Yeah,
They deserve it. Simply because they deserve it.
they deserve it.
I think Kaidos, this phase of life, nobody would have known.
Yeah.
யாருக்குமே தெரிஞ்சிருக்காது நீங்க வந்து ஸ்டார்பக்ஸ்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணிருப்பீங்க. You would have done all these kind of work and supported family at that young age. Yeah, and you've worked for it, whatever
Yeah.
you're doing it right now. I also mentioned one more thing. There will be people who will hate you, who will pull you down no matter what. They will point fingers at you, even if it is not you. They will blame you. They'll do all possible
Yeah.
drama. So, initially, how was it to you? Because one side, there's this overwhelming love. ஒரு பக்கம் நிறைய அன்பு கொடுத்துக்கிட்டே இருக்காங்க. There's too much to handleன்ற மாதிரி இருக்கு. இன்னொரு பக்கம் people are constantly pulling you down. There are a lot of criticism, lot of haters அப்படிலாம் இருக்கிறப்போ, how was it?
I'll be very honest with you. I never thought that I would receive that. I don't know why. I just thought that, why will I receive that? I have never done anything bad to anyone, so why would I receive any hate? But the moment when I'm seeing things, I was actually taken aback, because I have only seen people talking about it, the actors and all of them. I've only seen them talking about the hate online, the comment section and all of that. And I used to wonder, how does it feel? Because they say that it really troubles them. And now I understood, until and unless you're not in that shoe, you're not in that place, you won't truly understand. And now, when I experienced that, it's not a good place to be in, because no matter how much you tell yourself, it's okay, yeah, don't think about it. But how do you not think about it? It's there constantly in your mind. I don't know how I'm doing up with it, but I have no other choice but to move forward and not think about it. So I'm trying to do that, because all I can say, like, I don't have any answer to it. I'm still figuring it out. This world is very new to me. I come from a very simple family, extremely simple family. For me, all of this is a very scary world. So I do get scared, but all my life, through my experiences, all I've learned that I have to pick myself up and move forward. That's the only choice I have. There's nothing else I can do about it. So that's how I'm dealing with it.
But hated varrappo, how did you react to it? Like, was it very depressing? Did you like?
It was very disturbing, because I didn't understand why is this happening? Why is it happening to me? I mean, for a moment you all were loving me and you all were saying such good things about me, and now why the narrative has been changed suddenly, and where I had no part to do in it. There was nothing I had. I mean, it was very, very disturbing, and I wasn't expecting any of that because none of it was true. None of it was true. And I was nicely at my hometown sitting, and suddenly I'm seeing social media getting flooded by some narrative that I don't know who is trying to put it out. And I was very disturbed about it. And I'll tell you one thing. When Dragon released, the kind of love that I was receiving, I was enjoying it to the max. Like, to the smallest of the things, when I'm in the airport, if anybody looks at me and if they're trying to talk, immediately what comes to my mind, oh, they're talking about me, they saw Dragon, they probably like me, they have loved me, and all of that's coming to my mind. But suddenly when the narrative changed, I'm telling you, wherever I go, I'm very scared. I am extremely scared because I think that, oh, probably they are thinking something else and they are seeing me through that perspective, which I am not, which I don't want to have that perspective about me. So that still haunts me, and it's the worst thing to have. So I think I'm still dealing with it, but it's just a part of
And
this
parcel of life, yes.
Yeah, life
More-
and this profession, I
Yeah.
feel. So yeah, just move on, move ahead.
More power to you, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, we've just been talking very serious content
Yeah.
all these time.
Yeah.
Let's have a fun segment.
Yes.
So I'll show you pictures.
Hmm.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, the first picture.
Oh, this is me and my brother.
Okay. How old were you then?
I don't remember. What? I guess 4 years old.
Okay.
Does that look like 4 years old? Yeah, probably.
Looks so cute though.
Thanks. And that's my cute brother. Oh. Today, you know what? Today only I set this picture as my brother's contact cover picture.
Oh,
So that's,
what a coincidence.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what kind of relationship do you have with your brother? Are you great friends or Tom and Jerry's at home?
Not great friends,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like more like I think a little strict sister. Yeah, I think so. But of course, I'm a little understanding also. I would like to believe that. Yeah,
You like to believe it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should ask your brother.
Yeah, you should ask my brother
Yeah.
about this.
Done. The next.
Oh, this is my cute little family. This is we went to Lonavala,
Okay.
Panchgani. Yes, it's my mom, dad, my sister, and my brother.
You have a
is before
sister?
that. No, she's my cousin, but she
Okay.
lives with us.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And there are a couple of memes.
Oh my God, I'm very terrified with memes. Yeah.
After that one interview of exchanging phones.
Yeah.
Say,
God.
what was the context? Was it a fun?
Okay, let me tell you,
Yeah.
all of that was planned. Okay, that was nothing. The meme thing that
Yeah.
I create my memes, all of that was planned. I'll tell you what is the story behind it.
Okay.
When I was doing interviews with them, nobody was asking me question. I was just sitting there nicely dolled up and I'm just doing this throughout the interviews. And I went to Ashwath and Pradeep. I said that, guys, nobody's asking me anything. I look like a fool. I don't want to sit like that.
Mhm.
Somebody should ask me something.
Mm.
So they had the reason. They said that, yeah, probably they don't have anything to ask you because you haven't done much projects and all of that. I was like, okay, yeah. So, but still I should be saying something. So they came up with this idea. This Pradeep came up with this idea. But it was all collaborative only. I also found it very interesting, but I didn't know that it would blow up in this
This
way and it
way.
will turn it up on me. So it was all planned. Nothing. I don't do my memes and all. Mad or what? Why will I do that?
Because in that interview, you self.
I'm an actress, so I think I did my job really
Okay.
well. It was all planned.
Okay.
I don't do my meme,
அதை
guys.
நீங்களே வாக்குமூலம் கொடுத்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு நான் வந்து மேக் இட் டில் யூ ஃபேக் இட் ரைட்
But
ஃபேக் இட்
that,
டில் யூ மேக்
fake
இட்
it, fake it till you make it. But that I believe in that. It's just that like the context is not what I believe, but that line I
Line is
believe. Fake it till you make it. I believe in that. Truly.
ஸோ மக்களுக்கு நம்ம வந்து கிளாரிட்டி கொடுத்துக்கிறோம் மீம்ஸ் நீங்களே கிரியேட் பண்றது இல்ல தட் வாஸ் ஃபார் த கண்டென்ட் தட் யூ கைஸ் பிளான்
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't do it, please.
Yeah, I don't do it, guys. Who would create memes? I don't have that much time and brains to do it.
Anything else that you want to clarify? Some gossip about you and you deny it like totally and like please stop this அப்படின்னா what would it be?
Whatever is out there, it's not true. That's all
Whatever
I
is
can-
it?
Whatever.
Anything and everything out there is not true.
Good things, true. Bad things, not true.
What was the one gossip that you yourself enjoyed. Wow, this is so nice. Good to hear.
That I'm doing films with this hero, that I enjoy, like, because that also puts out there, and then people might also approach me for that I enjoy and all of that. And I like funny memes. It's not that I don't enjoy funny memes. Like, if they create some fun memes with me, I enjoy. It's not, but if it goes over the board, then it troubles me a little.
Something that really disturbed you so much, a meme or a gossip.
Yeah, like the recent I don't want to bring like the dead thing alive, but just like the recent one which blew up apparently.
Okay,
and
okay.
I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
People might be wondering why you're just doing this well.
The
Looking
show? Am I doing
No,
that?
no, not here.
Oh, now. Oh, because I can't see, guys. I'm blind.
People, you should know this.
Yeah.
There was this, like, I think 2-3 days back, right? We met in the thing.
Yeah. we
Event,
met at-
and she was like little far away from me. She couldn't figure out if it was someone known to her or she doesn't know. She's just doing the same. And then, like, sorry, na kannadi podala enakku theriyala.
You know, and I've been struggling this for a year, and I denied to wear my glasses. I don't know why. I gotten into this habit, and I think past you I can't see. So if I know anybody, I'll just look at that person. I'll just move, and then probably that person will be offended. Why she knows me? Why did she
Maybe
not
yes.
recognize? But it's just my thing. And then later on, I was like, I'm really sorry. I'm blind. I can't see. I'm not wearing my lenses and glasses. So yeah, that's what I have to deal with it.
Dealing with
Yeah.
great problems in life right now.
These problems I'm happy to deal with,
Okay.
not the others.
Okay. I think this one
Oh my god, this is like the
iconic.
iconic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it shooting with the stars in this frame?
It was fun. I mean, Dragon set will always be my favorite set. It's always going to be my favorite set. I had so much fun, and I have like built relation with them now, which I'll have forever, with Ashwath, with Pradeep, with AGS. So it's very special, close to my heart. Always. Yes.
And this dance move,
This
which really
dance
went
move-
viral.
I didn't see it coming. You know what? I was telling Ashwath that Ashwath, I don't know. I'm not sure. What do I do? Like, is it good or not? And Ashwath was very, very super confident since day one about me. He was like, I know, Kayadu, what is going to happen. Just believe me. I'm like, okay, Ashwath, I believe you. I was little, skeptical about it. You are always, because it's a big film and I wanted it to be right, and it did. So thanks, Ashwath.
Now this picture.
Ooh, this is my Malayalam film. I love this poster. This is my favorite poster.
What kind of a character is it? Like a fierce woman?
Yeah, she's like a historical character from that period who fought for Mulakaram, where breast tax.
Okay.
So she fought for that.
Okay.
It was a very interesting character, and people also really liked that character and that I did in the film. Few people know me as Nangeli over there, which was like, wow. And it's very difficult to,
You were standing in the sun for hours
no,
together.
not that.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's difficult to, what's the word? Malayalam audience, it's very difficult to satisfy. It's very difficult. And because one of my friends told me that you did a great job, it's difficult to please or satisfy the Malayalam audience. So I was like, oh, nice, good. Because I had such a amazing and great character.
Also very physically challenging to work in the film.
I learned culinary. I did a lot of workout, so much workout. I worked out like for 30 days. By that doesn't mean I don't work out. I do work out, but I was doing an extensive workout, and I had abs and all. So I'm very happy about that.
So each picture has some interesting things to talk about. Okay.
Wow. STR 49. I'm waiting to come out and like people to watch.
So how
the
is
film.
Simbu as a person?
I haven't spoken to him much. Yeah, haven't interacted because we haven't started shooting. So I don't know, but I've heard that he's an amazing person and he's a fun person to work with.
What was your first interaction, at least, or
My first interaction, I'll just tell you. I was supposed to do another film with him, which I did a look test for it. So I met
Long
him
back?
long back. It was Gautam Menon sir's film.
Which film was that?
It's VTK. So I did the look test at that time, and that time he just said, "Hi, how are you?" I was like, "I'm good, sir. How are you?" Good. That's all. That's all I talked to him, spoke to him. But he was very like on the set, like very much into all the work. So couldn't make a conversation. So when here in this puja, when I met him, I told him, "Sir, do you remember? We did a photo shoot together." He's like, "Yeah, of course I remember." Like, "Yeah, there I couldn't get a chance to work with you, but now I'm getting a chance. I'm really happy and excited." It's like, "Good, ma, good."
Only that much?
Yeah, that's all. What?
A formal conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
VG Sidhu, I haven't spoken to him much,
Okay.
but with Harshat, I have. Like, we went to an award show together, so we spent that time, and he was very sweet. He's very power, I feel. Very
You
innocent
feel only,
guy.
no? He's not power.
Yeah,
he's
probably
very
you-
power.
He's very power. Okay.
Yeah, he's a very nice person too. Now I'll ask you a few random questions.
Oh my God.
You love being in Chennai?
I love being in Chennai. Chennai is my home now, second home.
Wow, okay. So where do you hang out?
I like to go to Erode Amman Mess to eat. I like to go to wherever I go, there's only eating places. So
Are you a foodie?
I am a
I've
foodie,
never seen you eat
extreme
nice food at all. Every time I ask you, you say grilled chicken.
grilled chicken.
That's
I
it.
know.
And that's a
because
one
I have
meal.
to. I have to. Because what I do, I'll eat like for 10 days and then I'll immediately regret, oh shit, I did a wrong move. Now I have to get back to my diet. And then again for 15 days, I'll do the diet. Again, I'll come back to the same thing. So that's
That's
the
how you
circle.
balance.
Yeah, I know. But where do I like this one place in Mahabalipuram, Santana. Yeah, so I love that place. The food is amazing over there. I am in love with that food. So I
Seafood
like
lover?
Seafood lover, yeah, 100%. And I like to go to the beach.
There's another
Though-
place in Mahabalipuram. It's called Tacos.
Ha,
You get acha food.
acha food. Okay, next time.
You like
going
squid,
there.
lobster,
Yes, I love
prawns.
prawn. Is my favorite.
You get crispy fried prawns
Yeah.
there
and
with
that
garlic,
golden calamari.
calamari rings.
Yeah, I love that. It's tasty.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I still
So
love it.
wherever I go in Chennai, it's only for food.
Food.
Yeah.
Okay. In another interview of yours, you said, I like bad boys.
Please. Oh God. Oh God.
அது மாதிரி
Brought it back to
கெட்ட
the
பசங்க
same
தான்
thing.
பிடிக்குமாமா உங்களுக்கு?
Listen, I'll tell you one thing.
Okay.
You ask every girl, their first love will always be a bad boy who has betrayed her. It's true. So there's no harm in
liking
falling
bad boys.
bad boy, good boy, whatever. It's a part of personality, I feel. And if I'm falling for it, I'm falling for it. What's wrong in that? It's so real. I'm talking real things.
You're being very honest. I
Yeah, honest
appreciate
about
it. But can I know the traits of a bad boy according to Kayadu?
No hitting and all. That's just like a red flag.
Okay.
Like who gives like bare minimum. That's also that's not a bad boy. Yeah, these are the major ones, I think. Other things can be adjusted, but yeah. No
Looks or
commitment.
personality?
Personality.
100%.
100%.
That
No
didn't even,
chance.
you didn't even think
No.
once in
Yeah, personality. It is. Looks will fade away. You will get after some point, but personality is what it stays. So,
One relationship advice from Kayadu will be?
from me, what I can say is what I am experiencing or realizing right now is like things will always change in life. Change is like always going to be the constant. So you have only one life. You can't like stress yourself, force yourself into a lot of things. If it's not happening for you, it's not working out for you, just move on, move ahead. I know our culture, everything is so how do I say, we are so conditioned to a lot
Very
of
rigid.
things.
Yeah.
Because of that, we tend to be very hard on ourselves and we don't know what we want and we just go blindly follow that. But now we truly need to understand that what do we really want and just believe in that and just do what we feel good and follow that. That's all. That's the only happy mantra, is what I have explored and trying to understand.
Is it coming from a healed heart? Healing heart? Heart?
I don't know, but it is coming from the heart. That's all I know. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you deal with heartbreaks, Kaido?
I'll cry a lot.
Is it?
Yeah, I will cry. Immediately, I will start crying. I'm a very sensitive person, yeah. I'll immediately get hurt. Yeah, I'll immediately get hurt. And also, like, whoever I hang out with or chill out with, I immediately will take that energy. So I'm an energy person. I'll suck in, I like take on that energy, and I'll give my 100%. And once when I'm like into it, it's difficult for me to not be the person who I am. And if it really breaks my heart, then I will start crying and I'll have a very hard time. But I am also not that weak, because the person who
அழுறனால நான் ஒன்னும் வீக்குன்னு நினைச்சிராதீங்க.
back here, I'll come back.
When was the
stronger.
last time you cried so
Last
much?
time I cried, I think last week. Yeah,
Hmm?
yeah, 2 weeks back. Yes.
All good now?
Yeah, all good only.
After crying, we
Everybody
forget
cries, guys.
Yeah. Let's normalize crying
Let's
and
normalize crying.
having heartbreaks
Yeah.
and everything. Let's just enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process. Enjoy life.
ஒரு ஆக்டரா எந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பர்சனா நீங்க வந்து people ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
I just want to be real. That's it. I don't want to force anybody onto believing that, oh, she's like this or like that. I just want to be real. I just want people to see who I am beyond all the vanity, all the fancy things. That's all I want. I just want them to see the real me and just enjoy that. That's all. There's nothing, I don't want to put it out that see me is like this, or want to put a perspective, because there is no perspective other than who the real me I am. So that's it. That is what I want to just put out.
After hearing a lot of things from you, I think I'm really happy for whatever you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and more to go.
Yes.
A lot of hearts to win.
Thank you. Yes.
All the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was so much fun.
Same
Yeah.
here. Likewise.
நம்பிக்கையின் பெயர் விவிடி 80 வருட பாரம்பரியம்.
Every look makes a statement. Every move tells a story. Auto, your story, your style.
Start your mental health journey with the Love Hope Company. Get 30% off on your first therapy session.